Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Trogdor, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's week 13 of the PTL, and I just realized I had my wrong layout there. There we go. That's more like it, right? Yeah, week 13, and we just came off of probably the most unexpected victory in the entire world. That's right. We got a 5-0 win versus like one of the top teams in the universe, the Salty Jack. So we're coming off a win, and this game is we're actually doing a double header today. I'm just uploading this one, after my week 12 because that's chronological order, even though technically that means both of them are late. But who's keeping track? Like, if you're keeping track of my videos actually being on time, then I'm the winner, because that means I have someone who cares, right? Anyway, week 13 versus Helmy and the Wisconsin Weezing. So my opponent has a really scary team. He drafted probably the most ridiculous, like the most insane, disgusting offense that you have ever seen. I'm talking Curum Black, Landorus Incarnate with sheer force. He's got Rotom Wash, Gyarados, and then Hoopa Unbound, Excelgor, Porygon 2, Mega Gallade, Swalot, and Meganium. So yeah, it's pretty top heavy. Like Curum, Landorus, Hoopa, Gallade, just ridiculously offensive powerhouses. Porygon 2 and Rotom Wash are both like really thick things that can take a lot of hits. I mean, Meganium and Swalot too, but it's like, really? And then Gyarados is very threatening, especially if you can grab a Dragon Dance, and then Excelgor's there. So yeah, super threatening team. My opponent is, I want to say, like 5-5, 6-5. He basically like lost all his games right away because everyone was super scared of the team and like over prepping for everything, and fight offense with whatever you can. So I've got a team that I think can do pretty good against it, starting off with Bittersteel, the Aegislash. I'm running an Air Balloon just so I can switch into Landorus like most of the time. He's got no reason to run anything besides Earth Power and Sludge Wave. Like, that KOs basically everything, so Aegislash switches in nicely. My best switch otherwise is Latias, but of course he can run like physical set with like knockoff, U-turn, stuff like that. So Aegislash switches in very nicely. It also checks the Gallade quite well. Its best move against me is like knockoff, which is doing maximum like 50% when I'm in shield form. Meanwhile, Shadow Ball just like KOs it to the moon and back. So great to Gallade, especially because like between Terrakion and like Ninetales and other things on my team, it's like close combat is so spammable, but I've got Aegislash here to switch in on that, and yeah, ruin its day. So yeah, speaking of Terrakion, I have, Terrakion, Lumberry with the Justified ability, because if Hoopa is choice locked and just dark spamming me, then it's like I come in, it doesn't OHKO me, and I get the Justified boost, and then I Rock Polish, and then I ruin its day. I want to change this to Rockium Z, because I think Terrakion is going to be like set up, punch a hole, and then skip town. Not like cleanup crew. I don't think it'll be the greatest cleanup crew this game. That's reserved for something else. It's more just like, if webs are down, I Rock Polish. If webs are up, I Swords Dance. And I've got no real reason to run anything besides my dual stab. And I hate missing Stone Edges so much, but I just need to I need to hit that one move, because that way I donk Landorus, that way I do a huge chunk to Rotom, huge chunk to Hoopa, and then Gyarados too, although -1, etc. And then yeah, close combat hits Curum really hard, hits Porygon 2 really hard, and I just need like setup, punch a hole, nuke, and then skip town. So I've got Galvantula, Webs, etc. You've seen this set last week. I've got Ninetales, which it's also the same set that I've ran last week, and I kind of co-prepped both these games. I was like, this is actually awesome. And if you haven't seen my week 12, go check it out. You'll see why this set is amazing. Icicle Plate, Snow Warning, Nasty Plot, Moonblast, Freeze Dry, and Blizzard. I hit Kyurem with Moonblast, I hit Landorus with Everything in the World, hit Rotom with Freeze Dry, Gyarados with Freeze Dry, Hoopa with Moonblast, Excelgor with Everything in the World. Porygon 2 kind of walls me. Gallade is hit by Moonblast pretty hard, although I'm hoping I can get Webs up so that Ninetales outspeeds everything. And yeah, this is basically my cleanup crew. I might go for Lumberry on this, but like, yeah, I think I will, just because I'm not having it on Terrakion. It makes sense because this is my cleanup crew, and especially if I want to set up on the Porygon 2, it can like not Thunder Wave or Toxic me. So it's like Thunder Wave, Nasty Plot, Lumberry, Blizzard, bye-bye. Because more likely than not, it's going to be physically defensive for my Gyarados. So next up, I've got Brave Bird, everything. Running Choice Scarf, U-Turn, Brave Bird, Frustration, and Superpower. Also kind of a familiar set. I guess this is what happens when I co-prep. Basically, my switch to Landorus if he's going to go defog my webs away. Rotom if it's going to defog my webs away. I think Gyarados gets defogged, but it's like, really? But, you know, Gyarados is Intimidate. U-Turn for Hoopa, of course. I'm running max speed to speed tie with Hoopa. If he does run Scarf, like, it's risky, but getting a U-Turn on it would be huge, and I would really like that. Hoopa's so... Can we just agree that Hoopa's got like the ugliest looking shiny sprite on top of like probably the ugliest looking Pokemon that there is, that by all rights it shouldn't even exist? I'm just so mad that Hoopa even exists, and that's not even because I'm prepping for it right now. And lastly, I've got Latias running an Expert Bell, Draco, Psyshock, Ice Beam, Energy Ball. His fairy types aren't real, so that's awesome. His Psychic switch is Hoopa, which, you know, if I go for Psyshock on Swallow, or Gallade, I mean, they're both kind of unlikely to come, but then Hoopa switches and it's like a surprise Draco to the face, but it might outspeed me because it's Scarf, but then I switch to Terrakion, get the Justified boost, set up, and win. So I'm going to be bluffing the Scarf with Latias a lot, as I tend to do. I originally wanted to go dual Scarf with Latias and Braviary just because they would punch so many holes, but I figure Latias like naturally outspeeds the entirety of his team, but that means he probably will bring at least one Scarf. If it's like Kyurem or Landorus, geez, do I want to go dual Scarf? I'm gonna tentatively go dual Scarf, even though I go for Draco. Like, what is he switching then? It's like, I go for Ice Beam on the thing. Dual Scarf would just be so good, but then again, I can't really hit Hoopa. I originally had like Scarf HP Bug, but that was just like doing so little damage. I wouldn't stand versus that anyway. I'd probably just be switching into Terrakion or sacking Galvantula or something, because that all it does is Death Fodder. I'm just going to keep it at that and decide later before I go into the battle, which that's going to be up tomorrow. I haven't played yet. I'm going to be playing later today or tomorrow sometime. You'll see the video get uploaded, but yeah, that's the team, and that's all I've got for today. Yeah, battle's gonna be up tomorrow, so like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to check out other battles, and you should anyway, especially because I need more. And yeah, if you got anything else to say, comment down below, let me know what's up, and say hi and all that good jazz. So yeah, I'll see everyone in the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.